Hey everyone, Soundwave 8084 here with a Transformers Siege review. In this review, taking a look at Deluxe Class Mirage. He is from Wave 4 of the Siege line in the War for Cybertron trilogy. He is a brand new mold and a new take on G1 Mirage. Now, I can't find my old Classics Mirage. I know once I finish this video, edit it, and upload it to YouTube, I'll probably come across him eventually. But since I've been tearing my room apart looking for this mold, this figure, I just can't find him. So I'm stuck comparing him with this crappy Combiner Wars Mirage. And as you can see, Combiner Wars is slightly taller, but the Siege version is definitely a lot better than what the hell this thing is over here. Alright. Yeah, let me just get this out here. Alright, that's all you need to know. Combiner Wars might be taller. This one is the Mirage. Alright, let's take a quick look at Mirage. Look at that head sculpt. It is beautiful G1 goodness going on there. A quick glance there with the cartoon Mirage. Definitely not on the toy side. It does kind of resemble the cartoon. Let's get a full body shot going on there. Now, before this figure came out, I did see a lot of, I don't want to say hate, but negativity online about this mold. People complaining about he's too broad-shouldered, the spoiler things on the arms are not correct. But in the old G1, he had something on his arms, and this is just used to sort of mimic that look. Of course, what he had on his arms back then was parts of the sides of the car, not a spoiler. But, you know, you make do with what you got. Also, people complain about the faux chest. He does have a fake chest, as the real chest for the vehicle is stored behind his legs. But otherwise, he cleans up fairly well. It is a nice mold and a nice clean back. Looks kind of, I don't want to say the word beefy, I might say a lot. Just the back with the big, huge tires sitting there. But I do like the overall look. Transparent blue on his legs, I'm not a big fan of, but you know, it is what it is. But it's not that bad in person as it may look on camera. And for people who care about hollow bits, we'll take a look. He does have some hollowness in his thighs and in his arms. This here is for the transformation of folding the hands. Okay, articulation. You can see this leg here is a little loose. He wants to turn. That's where you get your thigh swivels. Has knee bends to there. Does have toe rockers because the transformation is whole foot rocks. Also has ankle tilts all the way till you break them up. Now you don't break them, but you know, it looks like his ankle will be broken. He does have a waist swivel. You can 360 this guy all the way around. He does have shoulders at 360. Go up to there. Got a bicep swivel, elbows. You can bend to there. And this piece here on the shoulder is also on a hinge to where you can kind of move it out of the way. So it's not always flush against his arms. He's got this joint here, which is for transformation. You have to actually untab it to get it, but you can do other poses with it. Might look a little awkward, but it's there if you need it. Head, there's no up and down. It's on a mushroom peg, so you do get a 360 all the way around. Again, like I said, I love the head sculpt on the figure. All the paint and detailing on this Mirage is excellent and something I really do like. I got no complaints. Mirage is always one of my favorite characters. He was one of my first official G1 Transformers as a kid. Not the first, but one of the first. So I always have a soft spot in my heart for Mirage, as you know, he's just an awesome character. And a good toy as well. Now you can see the back of his legs are kind of a bit junky with all this stuff back here. And that's probably my biggest complaint overall about the Mirage in robot mode. But otherwise, excellent looking. Do a quick comparison with other Transformers. Here is Optimus Prime from Siege. Here is Prowl, which is the same height as Mirage. We'll just move Prime out and we'll show him off here with Impactor. For accessories for Mirage, it comes with this rifle here. Just plug it into his hands. And it does support blast effects. Get off. It also comes with his shoulder cannon, which gives him even more of that G1 look. And this piece here also supports blast effects. And you can also remove this gray piece, and now you have another little handgun if you desire that. There you have this right here, and this also supports blast effects. So if you want a shorter shoulder cannon, it is there as well. Sadly, I know if people want to know if it goes up and down. No, it is just, it's stuck that one way. There's no articulation or movement in the shoulder cannon. Now transform Mirage into his Cybertronian Race Car. What we're going to do is take his arms, what we're going to do is take his hands, fold them in. Want to untab here, bring his arms up and around. Grab this whole piece here, and it is on this hinge. It will hinge his whole torso up. Come to the back, take the tires, the wheels, bring them out. There are these tabs where the arms are tabbed. Now the wheels will tab around that. Locks them into place. Take his head, fold it into the cavity. Come back around. As you come to his arms, you want to bend at the elbow here. So they look like this. You then want to start spinning this around. As you notice, there's a tab here, slot here, tabs on these spoilers, which will then tab together. So all this just sort of comes around, and you all just tab it in, and then get these all the way down, tab together. Now you come down here to the legs, to this piece, pull it up and out like this. Then when you come around to this side here, turn his legs this way. This whole piece here is on a separate hinge, which you will now hinge up. Take his foot, fold this down all the way around. Then it's going to come up and come down. So let's take a turn it around this way. Take this piece here, bring it all the way around to the outside. So take this leg, pull it out, fold the foot down, work this up. Come right here and take this piece, go ahead and fold it all the way out. Bring this down. You see there are tabs on this, which will then tab them together, and also tabs on this, which will then tab this part together as well. So it's all about getting this up and over, tabbing it together, tabbing it together, like so. Now you see there's this little notch inside here, which this tab up here will then fit into that. So we bring this down and around, and you see there's these little slots here, which then tab with these. So it's all about just lining it up, getting it, and pushing it together. And there you go. You have transformed Mirage into a Cybertronian race car mode. Now you notice he has these holes up top. You can now take his weapons and tab them in back here. Oh, yeah. I forgot I folded the tire back in, had to fold it back out. There you go. He is transformed, rolls excellently, and looks really good. And I also saw negativity online, looking at pictures, that this just looked horrible back here. Honestly, in person, it's not that bad. From the back, yeah, it's not the greatest. But from the side and from the front, I have no problem with what I'm looking at. Now, of course, it's my opinion, and all opinions vary. Now, honestly, there's really nothing wrong with it. Looks good to me. And if you want to say it's not Earth mode, this doesn't need to be totally like clean, see-through. So how it looks is totally fine. Comparing him with the Combiner Wars Mirage, alt mode, the Combiner Wars Mirage is actually a really good alt mode. I have no problems at all with this vehicle mode. I still think I like the look of this one better, just in the front. I just really like the look. I think I like the colors on this one a little bit better. But you couldn't go wrong with either alt mode. They're both really nice. Now, like I said, I can't find the Classics version, But it has a pretty sweet alt mode too, way better than its robot mode. And comparing with Siege Sideswipe, Mirage is definitely beefier and bigger and bulkier in vehicle mode. Sideswipe is a little more streamlined. But hey, they transformed to the same size robot. Very nice. So overall, if you like the character Mirage and you want a good Mirage figure, this figure is one I think you should get. In my personal opinion, I think it's the best updated Mirage to date. I think it is better than the 2007 or whatever year it came out classics. And I think it's definitely a lot better than the Combiner Wars Mirage. This one is more G1 looking with the head sculpt and overall look of the figure. And yes, I know it has some of the pet peeves that some of the Transformers community people don't like. It has the fake chest, and it has a weird back in the alt mode, and also people don't like the hollowness of things. But overall, it's a good Mirage. I think it works fine in vehicle mode and in robot, especially robot mode. I think that is the best part of this mold. The figure has excellent articulation, as all Siege figures do. And I think it will look good with your Siege figures. And thanks for watching this review. If you liked anything you saw in this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, share. Till next one. Peace out.